welcome to another video. Exciting update. The quest for 19-inch pipe daddies is alive and well, revived, if you may. We are now at 18.5 inches of the upper arm in a flex position without a pump. But more importantly, what you clicked on this video for is to get the information, the direct schematic, the blueprint, a routine that's going to help you grow your freaking pipe daddies, your big old thickies, your girth monsters. So, triceps, pick an exercise. Biceps, pick an exercise. We're going to pair them together. So once you've done, 4 or 5 warm-up sets where do the set, rest a minute, do another set, rest a minute, slowly bumping that weight up. You work up to your working weight. You're fresh. You're not fatiguing yourself on the warm-up sets. You hit this first working set with a weight that you're going to hit failure in the 15 to 20 rep range. But you're going to use a fast, explosive tempo, which is going to allow you to move more weight for more reps, as you can see here. So you want to thread the needle between control and reasonable form, but chucking that weight around. I found this to be extremely potent for stimulating additional arm growth, all right? So you're going to push that set to absolute maximum failure in the 15 to 20 rep range with a fast, explosive tempo, okay? Then you're going to rest 3 to 4 minutes. It's a relatively longer rest time, but using a longer rest time will allow you to recover more so you can come closer to your maximum output in the following sets, which is something that I've also seen to be extremely beneficial in producing more growth. Then we're going to go over to our biceps exercise. In this case, I'm doing standing easy bar curls, but you could pick any bicep exercise you like. The exercise doesn't matter that much. And you're going to push to failure with a weight where you cannot get more than 20 reps. So 15, at least 15, no more than 20. When you hit that level, the set ends. You rest another 3 to 4 minutes. That's one round of the superset, okay? You're going to repeat it another 4 times for a total of 5 rounds. Triceps. In this case for me, dumbbell triceps extension, fast explosive tempo, hitting failure somewhere in the 15 to 20 rep range. Rest 3 to 4 minutes. Over to the easy bar curl. All out, hitting failure somewhere in the 15 to 20 rep range. Rest another 3 to 4 minutes. 1 round, repeat that. 2nd round, 3rd round, 4th round, 5th round. Important thing to remember is that as the rounds go on, the reps are going to drop. So, the first set, maybe you got 18. Second set, 17. Third set, 15. It's okay if it goes a little below 15 on the 4th and 5th final rounds as you get more fatigued, all right? 5 rounds, fast, heavy, explosive sets. It's a potent stimulus, I've found, that leads to a lot of growth. If you want more arm courses like this, you can check out the link in the description for my arm program. But before you go, we can't forget the finisher. So the first part of this workout, which takes up most of the time, is based on weight and reps. You will get a good pump, but it's not structured specifically to maximize pump. And how lucky are you to know that at the end of the session, I've structured specifically to give you the most skin-splitting pump of your life so you can walk out of that gym just erect and bulbous. Denton door frames on your way out of that bitch. Okay, so the pump-focused finisher. You're going to pick a weight where you can get like 20 to 40 reps. We're going super high reps here. Fast, explosive tempo. And you're going to do 1 drop. In this case, I'm doing the 50-pound dumbbell for the skull crushers. Just popping that thing around. And then I'm going to immediately drop down to the 30-pound dumbbell. Same thing, bang out as many as I can. Going down to partials at the end. So you're just doing these little choters to finish. As you approach failure, instead of just stopping, you just shorten that rep range. And you just start short stroking until you literally can't move the dumbbell anymore. And then you're cooked. It's going to push that muscle to its absolute fatigue and pull in all the blood in your body. Draw it from your brain. Draw it from your legs. Draw it from your organs. All these places where blood isn't really needed to put it in the most important spot in your body, your tris and bis, okay? Logic, science, can't argue with it. You're going to rest 1 minute after completing your triceps. Just 1 minute. You're going to go biceps, standing regular bar curls in this case for myself, but whatever exercise you want to do. You could do dumbbells, you could do whatever. A weight where you can get 20 to 40 reps, going down to partials at the end, just short stroking, just milking it, hitting those little choters to finish. It's burning. Drop the weight, in this case 50-pound barbell down to the 30. Another set all the way to failure down to partials. Rest 1 more minute. That's 1 round. And you're going to repeat that just once more. You're only going to do 2 rounds of this, quick and dirty. And all the blood in your freaking body, which didn't need to be elsewhere, is going to be where it belongs, in your gosh dang arms, okay? And that's going to be the end of the goddamn workout. Fairly straightforward, fairly simple, can be done 45 minutes, an hour tops. And the structure here where you're kind of mixing these two different perspectives of let me focus on moving lots of weight for lots of reps, and then transitioning at the end to I don't really care as much about the weight and I just want to do something that gets the biggest pump possible, which drop sets in a higher rep range, going down to partials at the end with shorter rest times leads to the biggest pump that you can get, in my opinion, based on my personal experience. Now, disclaimer before you go on your way, this is not scientifically verified information, okay? I'm not pulling any of this from a study. Where's it coming from? It's coming from my own wacky, arm growth obsessed mind. Over 15 years plus, chasing gigantic girth monsters, upper decker meat hogs, pipe daddies, big old thickies, swamp monster pythons, okay? Trial and error, experimentation through my own experience, trying any which way of changing the structure. I've found workouts like this, among many others, which you can access on my site for a small fee to get lifetime access if you're serious about arm growth. These are the types of workouts that I've found to lead to the most growth, getting me up to 18 and a half freaking inches. A lot of different ways you can train. This isn't the only way to do it, but based on my experience, this type of workout is something that I would do quite frequently that I've seen to be very effective for producing growth. Small last disclaimer before I head out and leave you to go to the gym to start growing your arms is that this workout or any other arm workout will only be effective as the amount of effort and intensity that you put into the session. So if you follow this exact structure, but you don't actually train hard, not going to make a difference. If you follow this exact same structure and you don't train consistently, not going to see growth. Intensity, consistency are two of the main foundational factors that don't require information, don't require watching another video, don't require reading another study. You just got to find within yourself to make it important enough to always go to the sessions and push yourself to the absolute limit. From there, the last key ingredient is some form of progression, which is where this workout or my course in general will help to guide you of how to most efficiently or effectively progress your training over time to optimize your growth. But you don't need it, all right? You don't need my course. You don't need somebody else's training app. If you go all the time and you're consistent, you can see 80 to 90% of the progress that you would get otherwise. Purchasing my course is for people who are extremely serious about arm growth. It will 100% help you to make your efforts as effective and efficient as possible. All right, but I don't want you to think that working out's that super duper complicated. I have to do exactly this thing that he told me. If you cover the bases of going all the time and pushing yourself really hard, that's the main shit. All right, and a lot of these details are just additional things that help you to optimize and make your efforts as effective as possible. So if you are really serious and you are dedicated, it's very important to you to add some inches to your freaking pipes, then sign up for the gosh damn course, man. It will help you for a one-time fee and lifetime access. It's the number one resource on the internet for getting a big old set of bulbous freaking piped Aderinos. Thanks for watching. If you like this content and you're not sick of my ridiculous personality and you want more information and more informative videos on muscle growth and arm training, feel free to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Appreciate all of you stopping by, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.